Have you ever had a question posed to you, and when you thought about the answer to that question, it made you feel like your whole life is about to change? I know it's a little dramatic. It's definitely a little dramatic, but happy? I had a question that came to me the other day, and I feel like this could be the beginning of a brand new chapter. So let's talk about it. Good morning, everyone. My name is Kalani, and welcome to my channel, Outside with Lonnie Shots. If you're new here, I'm so glad you decided to join us. And if you're returning, it's really good to have you back. So, today, let's talk about something. Have you ever had a question that was either asked to you or just like came to your brain, and once you started trying to answer that question, you felt like it was gonna pretty much like change your life? Well, that happened to me the other day, so I wanted to talk to you guys about it. So, let me tell you the story. A few weeks ago, I was looking online to get a new backpacking backpack. Why? I mean, I already have a few backpacking backpacks, but I mean, can you ever have too many backpacking backpacks? I don't think so. So I was looking online for a backpack, and I was like, okay, what's the goal here? I want a backpack that the capacity in liters is smaller, but it has the capacity to carry more weight. Smaller bag, but can carry a lot. Why is that? I'm in Texas. Sometimes there's not really a lot of water sources around wherever you're going backpacking, and so a lot of times I bring all the water in with me, which, if you know about water weighs a lot. So I'm online and I'm looking. I'm frustrated because I'm not really finding what I'm wanting. Also because I don't really want the backpacks that have like all of the like bells and whistles and different compartments and pockets. I really prefer the one that's just like a roll top or just has one big compartment. But a lot of times when you get backpacks that can carry a heavier capacity, they come with the bells and whistles. So I'm looking, I didn't find anything, and all of a sudden a question came to me, and it said, Kalani, what if you just didn't bring as much stuff with you when you go backpacking? Huh? Yeah. What if you just didn't bring as much stuff? If you don't bring as much stuff, you won't need a backpack that has to carry a lot. Wow, that's a good question. And so began this new chapter, ultralight backpacking. So I started with a little bit of YouTube research, and that brought me to Jupiter Hikes. If you don't know who he is, cool dude on YouTube, has hiked thousands of miles, transitioned from a regular backpacker to an ultralight backpacker. Now he has this like little teeny backpack. And so he has these different YouTube videos that have ultralight backpacking tips. So I started listening to them, and as I was listening to them, he mentioned some books, and he was like, these books will tell you way more than I can ever tell you in this video. And so what did I do? I ordered the book. This is the first one that he mentioned. It's Ultralight Backpacking Tips by Mike McClellan. I think that's how you say his name. Boom, that's the book. So I read this super fast. So much good information in it. And then I went back through and kind of slowly went over it, highlighting things that I was interested in and circling things and highlighting edges. Anyway, the thing that really struck me about this book is that ultralight backpacking is not necessarily about buying the most expensive gear so that it's the lightest thing, right? Because a lot of us think that's what it is. Ultralight backpacking is really a mindset. And I feel like the mindset is based off of really one or two questions. Do I really need this thing? Will I be okay without it? Is this necessary? That's 3 questions, but really just a couple of questions. And with that, it's having me rethink everything that I've been doing since I started backpacking. Somebody messaged me. My phone, it's somewhere. I hear it. Oh, hold on. Okay. I love you too, buddy. Why do I take the things that I take with me when I go backpacking? Could I possibly take less and still be okay and still be comfortable? Most of the times, the things that I put in my backpack, they're there because I've always put them in my backpack. Or it's something I feel like, I will not go backpacking without this. Is that necessary? I don't know. So, anyway, I read that book. Then that book led me to this book. And I haven't finished this book. I've gotten to like page, I don't know, 93, I think. And it's 145 pages. You remember that video where I talked about learning from a bad situation? And I talked about how I really need to take a map reading class or something because I was out there not knowing anything. This book talks about maps. It talks about so many other things, but it talks about maps. And I've already learned so much about maps, and I'm using it on this next backpacking trip that I have coming up. So I'm really excited. So anyway, it brought me to this book. It also brought me to another book that I haven't bought yet, but I've been reading it online for free through my little app. You're in the way. Oh. Anyway, I say all this to say that one question that came to my brain has really had me thinking about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and how can I make my backpacking experience a better experience for all of my future trips, right? I'm not getting any younger. My body doesn't handle the way that it used to handle. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, I could sleep on the couch, you know, at night and wake up and be fine and ready to go. And now I sleep on the couch and I'm like, oh my God, like it's a horrible sleep. So I know that there are things that I might have to adjust on when it comes to the ultralight stuff, but I really am just rethinking everything. What can I get that's lighter? What can I make or purchase or even modify, cut off to make what I'm bringing lighter? Because at the end of the day, like your feet and your legs are getting you to where you're going. And I can make it easier or I can make it a little bit tougher depending on how much stuff I have on my back. And I'd like to make the process a little bit easier because then I can enjoy myself a little bit more in the backcountry. So anyway, that was the question that came to me. And I'm wondering, have you ever had a question that was posed to you or that came to you that made you rethink everything? If so, what was that question? What conclusions did you come to? What did you modify? What did you change? How did you adapt? And it can be a backpacking question or it could be just like a life question in general. I would love to hear what they were and what happened after you started deep diving into answering that question. So anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll be back here next week with some more videos. That's all I got. Y'all have a great rest of your day.